brothers and sisters of the light, fellow star seeds, way showers, game changers, light bringers. I am Julie Joy, your servant of the light, with another message from the Arcturian Council as channeled by Daniel Scranton for May 2nd, 2022. And the title of this message is Do This Every Day Before You Get Out of Bed. And they begin, greetings. We are the Arcturian Council. We are pleased to connect with all of you. We are open to any and all possibilities that will make this journey easier for all of you. We are not attached to one path, to one way of going about expanding your consciousness, evolving and ascending. But we have noticed some things about humanity and your approaches to returning home, returning to Source. We have noticed that there are many false paths that appear in front of you when you are more physically oriented and physically focused. When you are looking outside of yourselves for the path that will return you to Source, you often find something or someone, some activity or some way of approaching life, and then you believe that it is the way, the one true way. You believe that it is the only way you could ever return home to Source, because in your experience, it works. And it works until it doesn't. And then when it doesn't, there's usually a great deal of sadness, some suffering, perhaps a dark night of the soul, and then you are there to pick up the pieces and move on. What you have outside of you in the physical is all lovely. It is to all be enjoyed and experienced, and you are meant to have interests, things you are fascinated by, and people you want to be around. But your paths to Source are so much more long-lasting when they involve going within, being silent, meditating, feeling your feelings, and focusing on the love that is within you. Love doesn't have to be something that is initiated by someone or something outside of you. It doesn't have to be state-dependent or conditional. The feeling of oneness isn't something that you can only get access by taking certain steps in the physical to get to that perfect point on the planet. You can experience it anywhere. And many people have experienced the sensation of oneness in the strangest of places and at the strangest of times. There is, of course, not just one way to access all you are seeking, but there are ways that are more effective. They may seem like they are the long way to return home to Source, but in actuality, they are the shorter way. You can avoid a lot of trial and error by sitting and tuning into what you can feel inside of you as that spark of divinity. We suggest you start every day of your lives from this point forward, seeking to feel that spark before you get out of bed in the morning. And notice how less attached you then are to the circumstances of your world being just right for you. And then you can really live, because as you accept the world as it is, so much more of it can open up to you and bring you that which you are no longer attached to. All because you took the time to feel for the path to Source that is within each and every one of you. We are the Arcturian Council, and we have enjoyed connecting with you. Now, this was a marvelous, inspiring message. I really liked this. This marvelous message was channeled by Daniel Scranton. I will be able to post the words to this message below in the Show More section. Daniel's own website is danielscranton.com, and you can also always find the words to Daniel's fine work on the Sananda website or voyagesoflight.blogspot.com. I am Julie Joy, your servant of the light. Always joy-filled to be able to bring these marvelous messages to all of you.